Am I glad to see you?
Hello, hello. Hope you're all well. Let me get myself orientated. Congrats, Daddy, on your first. I don't expect to be here long as it's 1:30 a.m. I was like, Daddy should be in bed. But no, welcome in for however long you stay. Welcome in, Hales. Congrats on your second. Hello, hello, friends. Today is a little bit later than normal. I should be, but I'm not. Anyway. Today is a bit later than usual just because I anticipated I would have a late night, and so that way it gave me time to, I didn't actually sleep in, but to have like naps and stuff if I needed after last night. But we're back at it. And after Worm's advice last night, I've decided that Final Fantasy streams will predominantly be MSQ on this, on Pop-Tink Phantom. But I hope that you guys are all well from when I last spoke. I hope that you're all vibing. I've also moved around. I got a little bit sick of the chat cover, so then I've made myself the chat cover. Fantink, that's me. That's me. That's me. So MSQ. So we just finished doing the Emmanuelin and Arturel's little storylines at the beginning of Heavensward. And now we're on to the next stretch. So, yeah. I should also say, before we're going, that the New Year raid train is still happening. It is still running. It is still running now for at least another day and a half. The raid train's currently with four hit combo streams. Holy shit! What the fuck? Hello? How do I stop this? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What? Why is it still going? What? What is happening? Wait, how do I stop this? How do I huh? Oh my god. I'm good just working on stuff for the... the chat just got hit by a raid train? Holy shit, how do I stop that? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Let me... Pause commands. I think I stopped it. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a bit insane. Shoot, please, no more shoot, please. It wasn't... Okay, someone went... Let me fix that. What the hell just happened? Well, I mean, there's the link to the schedule. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. What happened? What happened? Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Oh, I see why. I see why. But now I don't know which link I want to try. You have so much choice. So much choice. That's what I'm like. I'm like, you know what? I want to give you the right to choose. Pick whichever link you want. That was rough. It's because I'm a silly goof and I put the command in the chat message. That's what it did. So it was, oh boy. Anyway, that's happening right now. When we wrap up stream today, we will go over to whoever, which I believe by the time we wrap up, it should be Emmy Blossom. I think that's who we will be raiding. Oh boy. Anyway, let me scroll. Can I scroll up on pause commands? Why are you still... Okay. Okay. Crisis averted, I think. Okay, let me scroll up. I know Hales typed something. Oh dear God. Hales did type something. Hales, where's your message? Where's your message? There it is. I'm good. Just working on stuff for the shop and been lurking with the raid train. I very much appreciate your help with the raid train. The one thing that in hindsight now, I should have organized a bit better is making sure that there was everyone, like time zones kind of overlapped a bit better. Because for example, like last night between the hours of like 10 p.m. through to like 3 a.m., there wasn't anyone online. So that was a bit rough, but it's okay. It's okay. I now know for future when I want to organize these things that I'll have to organize that bit better, but it's all right. It's all right. Crises were averted yesterday. All right, let's get into it. Let's continue with MSQ. That I just can't believe. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we will continue with MSQ. The House 4-temp steward approaches you. Excuse me, are you responsible for the very large train plowing through Ishgard with fireworks and everyone screaming Happy New Year? Is that you? Oh boy. Oh boy. That is, I can't believe that. Oh, anyway. Let's continue on. Mistress Tink, my lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Arturel and Lord Emmanuelin. If you would remain here for a moment. Copy that! I mean, Miles was awake. Miles was in
hero
call with me,
returns.
keeping me company while I was
cannot
going
thank
out of
you
my
enough
mind.
for saving young Emanalane's life. Aye, he told me everything.
But no, Miles was in call with me. We stayed in call after stream. Danny and Mossy were also very lovely as well when I was panicking. I was like, oh my god, why now? But it's fine. We resolved it. It's fine.
I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct.
So the D is
and that of
silent.
House Forton.
Zamail.
You've
Easy.
won us much honor, my friend.
Proper full-blown panic in Skywork. Yes. Well, okay, to be fair, I was kind of just like, I accepted fate and I was like, I'm probably going to have to stay up, aren't I? I'm probably going to have to. But I was like, please, I want to sleep. It's like, I want to go to bed. But it's fine. It's fine.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings.
It's all over, Panic. I could take the spot. I was very like, when you were like, I can do it. I was like, are you sure, Daddy? Are you sure? If I go to bed early as fuck, I can wake up when you go to bed. I mean, I don't want you to be completely put out. You know what I mean? Because you're looking after the children, are you not? And now that I know, like I've napped a fair bit today, and I'll nap a little bit later. To think you thought I was potentially jokers. I'm serious as they come. I was so out of it, and I was like, I don't know if Daddy's poking fun. I don't know. It's like I didn't know whether to respond with a ha or be like, yes, you could do it. I was like, I don't know. But no, now that I know, I'm like taking quick naps during the day. I would never. Not the rest of the week, no. Missed an opportunity. It's only 2 more nights. It's only tonight and tomorrow night. And then it's all good. And the fact that I also know that you guys wake up at 3 a.m. like that, if I sleep in, it's fine. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, sorry. I give grave tidings.
Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
It ends at noon for me. It ends at 9 a.m. on Friday for me. And mark my words, I will be there for Busby's stream. I will be there. Heresy, you say? I'm getting distracted.
What?
Let's lock in.
Explain.
Did his face just not move? Interesting.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries.
To be fair, if I had been in control of the train at that moment, I probably would have been going triple the speed limit, blaring metal while I poke my head out the window yelling, yeah! It's like, pass. Oh my goodness. I want to be on that train when that... Yeah! Well, like Thunderstruck. I mean, that's not completely heavy metal, but like Thunderstruck by AC/DC's. No, there's Highway to Hell's right there. That could have done. There's also there's a song about it. Oh, one of their newest songs is like Rollaway Train or something, I think. Anyway, AC/DC's playing in my head when I vision this.
Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. alas, is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Whee! We need to go save Tataru and Alphino. Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will still never be swayed. Men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Samol is manipulating Sir Grano. For he is not a man of dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us naught if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Aymeric at the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He will know more of these charges. Aymeric! Do. I have a very... I mean, it's pretty much any of the characters in heavensward. I'm like... I have a deep appreciation for. I have it in my head that... See, I think I'm going to have kind of slightly different lore for this pop. But my other pop, I have it in my head that Estinian is definitely autistic, right? That man has to be. And so I have it in my head that North America pop and Estinian are like platonic autistic besties. Oh, I love them so much. Okay, bedtime here. Remember, if your train runs into another rules, say you have to Pokemon battle Pikachu. I choose you. Happy New Year all. Happy New Year, Danny. Have a good sleep. Thanks for popping by. I still don't have a tuck emote for people to tuck people into bed, but it's fine. But have a good sleep. Dum dum. I want to go to Forgotten Night. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Over this way. Bum bum bum. It's the guy. When I was a Lowerfell doing this, and I'd always stand on the desk, so I thought that was funny. It has been too long, Pop. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru, I take it. Word of the detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is more ludicrous, these charges or the flying feathered whale. That Sir Grano's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the heavensward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of the faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. Whoa! But of course, in a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Grano and a second of his choosing, another knight of the heavensward most like. Two of them, by the fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Horsefont. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphino at once and inform him of our intentions. Pop, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. Let's go! Do-do-do. Bum. Bum. Listen carefully, Pop. When the trial begins, the petitioner will ask to restate his charges and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will ask to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once a High Adjudicator acknowledges Mr. Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Greno's face when he sees his true opponent. It will be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you'll wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now are you ready? Let's go, Horsefont. Let's do it. Let's do it. Woo! Fighting. Let's do it.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
The scandal. The scandal.
Let the accused step forward. Alphino Leveilleur, Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you.
What? Tataru's so scared, sweet
Will
baby.
you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
No, my girl, I know.
I, Alphino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru, am innocent of this charge. But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
It's my cue.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
It's the Warrior of Light, baby.
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
Let's do it. Don't you worry, Tataru. You will be innocent. Oh.
O Halone, render unto unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
Let's do this. I will say, doing duties as a healer instead of a DPS is a learning curve for me still. I don't have my fairy out. That's embarrassing.
I have my
One
pride.
second. Do.
Stand still.
Ba, 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 ba. Can I put the fairy on Alphino?
I've got you now.
Do you?
Down with you!
Do you?
Hell's take you!
Oops. Oh, dear God. 1 second. Whoop. 1 moment.
This isn't funny.
Whippy! I mean, we won! We won! The Fury has spoken. Alphino Levier, Taru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive of her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused go forth in peace. Delivered from the untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. By the Fury, what a splendid victory. To see how you strove in the face of adversity. 2 brave young souls bound together by the... what? Puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. Do. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Pop? Will you take her for your steed? Lord Holshophone, chocobos are prohibited in the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic inquisitory doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. Oh, just some silly, goofy guys. Silly, goofy guys. Ba, ba, ba. I think this is also ether currents. Sick, I can unlock flying. I'm fairly certain that the job quest I'm up to, the job quest that I'm up to requires me to fly? to get to where I need to get, and I can't. I believe this is in collections. Yeah, pop you down here, because I will need you. Black chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Four Temps Manor. The Count has done so already, and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Sure thing! And also use this. Oh, the other thing that I should have plugged earlier is next week. Next week, on the 8th, is it gonna work? Are you gonna work? There! My stream anniversary, and I'm having a little fun little week of celebrations to celebrate. It's technically 3 years since I first went live, but of course, as we all know, I had a minor break due to tech issues and such. But yeah, so it'll be regular schedule programming, but with those extra little silly rewards. At least I think they're a little silly, and I hope that they're a bit fun. Down this way. Let me in. Helone smiles on us yet again, Mistress Tink, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess, I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. Ahem. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting two of Heavensward while the city elite looked on by the fury. Anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. My lord? We have just received a message from the vault. His Eminence the Archbishop requests the presence of Mistress Tink. An invitation from the Archbishop? I'm 5k channel points away from make me a VIP. But you're already a mod! But you're already a mod! Because it doesn't let you be a VIP and a mod. It doesn't let me do that for you. It doesn't let me assign it. Rude. I know. So I'm like, don't. Don't waste the points because you won't be able to be a VIP because you're a mod. What if you unmod me? Do you want it? And give me it. And then mod me. And then you'd lose the VIP again. You'd lose it. Yeah. You can't be a mod and a VIP. Twitch doesn't let you do it. Bum, 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 bum. Twitch, what the fuck? Isn't a sign the fact that you have a green sword already shows that you're a pretty cool person anyway? I mean, the green swords kind of means that you're even better than a VIP, right? I want both! Oh my god, greedy! Greedy? Oh boy. Very. But what? Then you can work towards Oh, Jesus, you're already at the... Okay, custom Discord roles beforehand. I need to come up with some more channel point redeems. Jesus Christ. I need to come up with some more. If you're already at 45,000 channel points. Holy moly. What an honor. I don't spend them much. That is true. That is true. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Go, Mistress Tink, we shall speak anon. I was saving them for VIP. Sorry. Yeah. But now that I know... Oh dear, what are you about to do? What are you... Looks at Twitch. Oh boy. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him and he will escort you inside. I'll spend them on something else. You got, my model doesn't do it, but I'm looking around the screen being like, what's gonna happen? I mean, you have the whole shop to choose from. Do. Oh my god! Tonight I'ma fight till I see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock and the party don't stop. No, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, thank you, Hills. Is this where you wanna be? I just... Why do you want us to... My routine for the day. Thank you very much. Thank you. We are honored to receive you, Mistress Tink. This way, please. I hope this next... I can't remember if this next one's voiced.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me.
Ew, it's church.
But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyr?
Uh-huh, sure, bud. You don't say.
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information.
You don't think. Would have never guessed that.
Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
He sounds like... That's fucking crazy. Never would have thought. Press charges before the truth had been ascertained? Really? I am so shocked.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence? As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Get out, loser! I'm just trying to think. His voice reminds me of someone, and anyway. It's someone, whenever, like, it's someone from, like, Game of Thrones in my head. Give me Jaime Lannister vibes. That's not, I mean, it's a similar vibe, but it's not the voice I'm thinking of.
Rarely afforded one in my position.
Privacy.
Now tell me, young lady, what do you know of the Ascians?
Why do you ask?
Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together.
As
With
they
our
should,
combined
exactly.
strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
As they should. The Ascians should be running scared. I will say, in terms of churches go, this one's pretty boring. At least, I would expect it like a huge kind of mural at the back, maybe. Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 bum. God, I love Heavensward. You say the same thing every single time I show up. I don't need to read it. Woo! Hi, besties! Hi, besties.
you are. I confess I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well.
OMG, he's so tiny with your Vieira. I know. And I'm also the shortest Vieira. Welcome in, Pointlessly Narrow. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy your rock. Dun-dun. But no, and I'm made her the shortest.
We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you.
Tataru, you were charged with a crime. I think it's okay. Your mind was elsewhere.
When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchiphon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauburn.
I semi-forgot that it takes us back. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge ahead into Uldar without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose that we visit Limsa Lominsa. You heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Four Temps and a Lominsan consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in the effort to rescue Rauburn. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthiel at Bulwark Hall on the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Sick! Take me to Limsa Lominsa. Woo! Ba-da-da-da. I think this is still technically... Oh no, it's level 51. Do-do-do-do. But yeah, look at Alfie. Teeny tiny Alphino. The Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word and I shall take you to her. Take me to the bridge.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in
Mommy,
arms.
sorry.
In
Mommy,
their wisdom,
sorry.
The Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen.
Based, honestly, based.
There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seed Seer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
Bum, bum, bum!
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seed Seer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo.
Bum, bum, bum!
But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
Keep those cogs turning, Alphino. You'll get there. You'll get there.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
The scandal. The scandal.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location.
An unknown location. I believe it's Halatali.
Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited
Queerly?
him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
If it isn't the consequences of our actions, Alphino.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Rauban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Whee! Rauban's survival is vital to the Eorzean alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Uldar. 'Twould spell the end of the alliance and war, like as not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out a Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands in Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. Oh, we have ads incoming. If you aren't subbed, please do not stress. Feel free to have a stretch. Go grab something to eat. Go grab something to drink. Go put on that load of laundry that you've been meaning to. Turn on the dishwasher. Whatever it is. We're just pottering along with MSQ. We'll be right back. We won't go anywhere. I promise. I appreciate you all sticking around. Two more donut. If you aren't subbed, you should, because Pop's pretty cool. Or you can save it to next week. Save it for next week because I've got some funny little rewards. Wait. We've got some funny little rewards. I appreciate the compliment, House. I appreciate the compliment. If you are gonna sub, save it. You can do that too. Oh yeah, you could do that too. Ooh. I absolutely just... Oh, excuse me. Did I not go to the right... Yeah, I went to the right place. I absolutely love MSQ. It's like my favorite thing is MSQ. I'm an MSQ goblin. I love it. It gives me purpose. Oh, it's upstairs, isn't it? Yes. It's upstairs. Hey, upstairs. I believe you're in here. Yeah! Mistress Pop, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa Laminsa that you were searching for General Rauban. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Maharaja pit. At some juncture, Yase and the 3rd unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Doware at Highbridge, where I too am bound. Ooh, ads are starting in 55 seconds. Oh, I can fly here. I forget that. I was last night when I was online, and so I have I'm in Danny's FC on this character, and I just got an FC room and it's bare and empty. And I was saying how when I was like going to like, oh, I can get this stuff, I can get this stuff, I had to remind myself that on this character I am in fact broke and unskilled. I have been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Yuyase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hozan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. Do 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 do. Are the ads just not gonna play? Is that what happened? Oh, there we go. I was like, hello? You come at a good time, my friends, but moments ago, the traitor Ilberd arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain that General Raban is being held within. Woohoo! Accept. There is no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. We must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to our preparations and tell me when you are ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. Do do. Hello, my sweet baby.
Forgive me my lateness.
You Giri, I love you. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphonor, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Someone's getting beat up. Someone's getting beat up.
With me!
Welcome back, everyone, from the ads. We're just about to enter the duty to save Ralban. Do 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 do. 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 Do do do. I do have the fairy. Sick. Can you come closer? Come over here. Come over here.
Away with you!
Bam. Ba-da-da-da-dum-dum-dum.
Leave this to me.
Ba-ba-bam. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Robon, we're here to save you. But where is his cactus? I like the look of this. You came. He's bound by some manner of magitech device, yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I have heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray, do not take it personally, my friends. Oh my goodness, you are victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly onto the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. You little shit. Bum. Do-do-do. Da-da. Oi! I have a feeling that I don't really remember. The mist remains. We must stop it at once. What's his I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's back up this way. Do. Oh, I should. Do, 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 do. Stop. Whoop. Give me the key. Give me the key now. Do. Now back we go. Do. I feel like you can jump off one of these ledges, but I'm a little lazy. Just a little. A little lazy, I say, as I go the long way round. Oh my goodness. My thanks. Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known what a clever contrivances is to the Warrior of Light. Well done, hero. Illbird. You mean to struggle on then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, scions, let this be over with. Miles, welcome in. Hi! Hi! How are you today, Miles? How you vibing? How goes the Henry Danger edit, most importantly?
I'll tear you limb from limb.
My After Effects is in the middle of crashing? Oh no. The Henry Danger, it's too powerful. That's how my day's going. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
It's okay though, because it's freezed on a frame of my beautiful wife. Mood, honestly. Incredible. Amazing.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite.
When does he do the funny face?
You think you fight for justice, lass?
Just remember he does a funny face that made me cackle the first time.
The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves. They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland. And I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing.
Sounds like a you problem.
If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
You'll not get away!
Maybe he doesn't do it in this. Oh. Oh.
No, Master Alpha, no. Now is not the time.
Raban!
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me.
Don't say that, Raban! You're awesome! You're awesome, Raban! You're incredible! Don't put yourself down like this.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
It's still crashing? Oh my god. I'm getting nervous. Do you have a backup save? If that's even possible in After Effects? Oh dear. We stand with you on your feet, Gladiator. The fight is not over. The fight is not over, Raubam. I should have made one.
Rest assured,
As
I
in,
was not planning
you
to
believe
die
that you've
till
made
I'd
one,
avenged
or
the
you
Sultana.
should have done that, but you didn't.
Still, your words are welcome, lass. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth.
No, I haven't, but I should have.
my
Whoopsie.
life.
Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsies. You're a silly, goofy guy, you know? You live life on the edge.
General, are you aware that Lord Olorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
It's finally closed now, so I can reopen it and see what she has saved. Oh dear. Oh dear. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers for the Henry Danger edit. Thoughts and prayers.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
Wop, 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 wop. The General is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Then Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. General Alden, I presume, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Instantly, ready to fight. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray, do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Orion J awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Alden, if you could come with me, I have prepared a carriage.
Glad to see you.
Hi, Law! Happy New Year! What are you... Wait, is it not like sparrow fart in the morning for you? Hello! But Happy New Year! It's 4 AM here, but the biggest fireworks finally stopped, so I'm gonna walk the dogs finally. I got you. I was meant to be like, it's 2 o'clock for me. There is no way that it's a reasonable hour for Law right now. What? Is it what pop? A sparrow fart in the morning? It means really early in the morning. Was waiting for it to stop a bit. That's fair. That's fair. Especially with walking dogs and stuff. Makes sense. It's a sparrow fart in the morning. Means it's super early in the morning. You know? The sparrow's woken up, has a little fart, off he goes. Okay, I'm gonna go walk the dogs and go to bed. Have a great stream, have a great walk, and have a good sleep, Law. It's lovely to see you, and Happy New Year. Your fucking slang is crazy as fuck. No, it's not. It's expressive, you know? We're very expressive. If you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. I'm just like is it a what? What did you just say? I have spoken with Orion J via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Raoban is in safe hands. Let us make our own way to Vesper Bay. Ba-ba! Do I have any more Vesper Bay Aetherite tickets? No. The answer is no. Update, only lost like one text edit and have made a backup now. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Miles. I'm proud. Get down. Now, can I remember which one you... I'm pretty sure it's Western Bannerlin. We'll find out. Is it too late to start? Got your heart in a headlock. This way. Realm Reborn, I don't know why they haven't just gone back and fixed it up so that music plays all the time, because it's really unsettling when it's silent.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
I like your words, Magic Man. Oh, I'm not in the right screen. Oops.
Father!
Oh, Pippin! Oh my god, Pippin! How did I forget that you're here? Oh, Pippin! Pippin, how I missed you.
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Pippin, baby.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
Man's son is a Lalafell adopted son.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order.
Roger, yeah.
I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthal, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
No, I did not.
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Ravan using his stump of an arm to point at people is crazy.
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends.
Bum, bum, bum.
He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
The plot continues to
Some manner
begin.
of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't...
And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Do. Okay. I had not counted on prowess Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient? Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Rauban, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Uldar. We couldn't have done it without you, Pop. Thank you. I don't really need... Oh, how much... Which one sells the most? Which one sells for the most? Ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Tataru. Yes, General Rauban is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Turupin and the others to investigate and return with all haste to Ishgard. Let's go! Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Rauban short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack, and Lord Horshaphon was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you'd better head in. Let me in, please! Let me in! Let me in! My friend, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I am sure you are now aware, the Dravanians have once more gathered for war. Mistress Tink, Master Liviere, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the observatorium's bells toll, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claims they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice: to remain in a besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Though we flee to the ends of the world, not quite the ends of the world just yet. That's a bit extreme, Alphino. 'Twould seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more, the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more, her weary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What do you say, Pop? I cannot stay and fight here. We cannot stay here. I would... What? No, I would stay and fight. I can't read, apparently. Then fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandon our allies in their hour of need. I just want to check where we're up to in terms of... Just because I want to like make sure we get like a clean cut, you know what I mean? I don't want to like be halfway through. What are we up to? We are up to Alphino's Way. We've done that. We've done that. Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
My wife! It's my wife! I love her so much!
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
And it's my bestie! Estinian, my guy, what is up? I love this man. Bestie!
Estinian?
Even with your intermediary,
Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict.
OMG, hello? Have you met
my
them
disposal,
yet? And where
and
you're
the
up to?
vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light. We could conceivably slay the beast outright.
Nope. Ooh. I feel like you'd be close. You'd be close to meeting Hoshafant, Estinian, and Aemeric. I just love them very much. Just because I love heavensward so much. Estinian's my bestie. He's a loser, but we love him.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I, for one, would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Isart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Aemeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
That's it. Protect your best mate. That's how you do it. Be like, no, we don't want Aemeric to get in trouble. A true best friend, that is.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
I love Estinian so much. You have chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Aemeric will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces in the strength of our vague assurances. Tataru, I would ask that you remain at Four Thames Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the signs of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir. Do-do-do-do. I want to go down here because we're going over here. Do 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 do. Da-da. Yes, take me to the seat of the Lord Commander.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors, and unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Aemeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least.
Oh, I'm just thinking about how this expansion has one of my favorite trials. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread
Glad to see you.
Dino! Rupop the red-nosed rain cat has been struck in the head. Also, Ayo, Averick spotted. Hello, Dino. Yes, we're playing through MSQ again on an alt. That's what we're doing. Because I've been meaning to for a while. And we're in Heavensward, obviously. But how are you? I hope that you're well. I hope that you're swell.
I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then. Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
I'm neither well nor swell. I am Belle. Ding dong merrily on high. Oh my god. Fantastic. Brilliant. I'll take that. Having secured Sir Aymerick's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over Lady Iceheart, my wife, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you are ready, Estinian, let us be about our task. Let's go! Let me hide my cursor. Alphino talked like such a nerd back then. He really did. He really did. What a nerd.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming.
It's John Pope, Gordon Freeman's brother.
Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their
Ascian allies.
Assistance.
Ew!
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Conviction for the Emperor. Wait, wrong canon.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Oh, I love heavensward so much. You don't understand. You don't understand. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Archbishop, what of your beard partially clipping through into your collar? What of that? I love heavensward so goddamn much. Oh my god. Before we set forth, we must inform Tataru of our plans. Then I shall await you at Saint Rionette's Forum. Tell your friend we may be sometime. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I need no reminding, Compot. Let us head back to Fort Thames Manor. I just love heavensward so much. Like, in my head, like when people like rank the expansions, like what your favorite to your least favorite was, like heavensward is off to the side. Like, it's just sitting to the side in its own category, because this is what like sold me on the game. Like through A Realm Reborn, I was kind of dilly-dallying through the MSQ and kind of like, I'm not really being grabbed by anything. And then I got into heavensward and then I just power charged through MSQ because I was like, give me more. I can't remember the name of the trial against Knights of the Round Froggers. Do you mean the... I can't think either. Our course is set, Tataru. It may be some time before Pop and I return to Ishgard. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busily listening out for news of our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it is you, Tataru. Farewell for now. Oh, before you go, you must put this on, Alphino. I made it especially. His new fit! Singularity Racked. Yes, that one. Yes. No, I couldn't possibly very well. We get the new fit. By the 12, it fits perfectly, and the quality is actually rather good. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. My thanks, Tataru. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. 'Twas the least I could do. Now I must be getting back to the tavern, or I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. Alphino? Morno Alphin Fit! I am a little nervous for once I unlock like dungeons and going in as scholar. I'm still nervous. I can heal an alliance raid and stuff without blinking, but going into like I feel like it's more obvious when you mess up. When you're in a dungeon, because there's only 4 of you. You have said your farewells then. Hey, we are ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Very well, but we will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence on Yasale's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she was encountered last, the Kurthus Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwald, was it? As a commander of Falcon's Nest, it is like that we will know It is like that he will know if any heretic activity has been reported in the area. If only there was a chat of powerful Endor Swole people to party up with. That's true. That's true. Although I am in European data centers on this character. And to be honest, I could just do it with NPCs. In all honesty, I could just do it with NPCs. Ba, ba, ba. And we do have ads incoming, friends. If you are unsubbed, please do not stress. Please feel free to have a stretch. Grab something to eat, grab something to drink. If you are contemplating subscribing, can I stream? How do I spell it? If that's not it. How do I spell it? I can't spell. Next week, it is my streamiversary week. So, highly recommend, if you want, you can save your money for now. And save it for when you can get a fun little reward, you know? You know? Next week. But no, I appreciate those vibing with us. You're all awesome. Post to your blue sky? Crikey, I need to come up with some top-notch puns. I mean, you could. For the price of 10 subs. Post to my blue sky. Well, Mistress Tink, what business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Alphino Levier, at your service. And you are not mistaken as the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I am sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Dravanians gather for another assault. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus have we come to Falcon's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics movements. I see. Then you would be best served by speaking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You must also wish to question the knights assigned to pick up the remains of the heretics' refuge in Gorgano Mills. 'Tis possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Mistress Tink knows well the place I speak of, for it was she who first discovered it. After that one-off I made, I am full of comedy and a wit. Let us divide our forces then. I will say and await the return of the patrol which the two of you visit this refuge. When I have completed my inquiries, I will join you there. A wise use of our time. Pop, I'm eager to learn what Sir Redwald's men have found in the heretics' lair. Doo-doo! Oh, all the way over there, and I can't. I can't fly yet, but I can use these. No, this, no. What button? This button. Oh, hello. I'm taking you with me. Come pop, we must find Snap and Crackle. Oh my god. The Holy Trinity. Bum, bum. I don't even know when my streamiversary is. I just know, I actually don't, I think I just remember it because I remember it was the day before my father's birthday that I did it. And it was 2 weeks after New Year's. Here's some lore. So in the beginning of 2022, literally on New Year's Day, I woke up and I had literally 3 years to the day. I woke up and I had caught COVID. And I spent 2 weeks sick just watching streams. And during that time, I ordered a bunch of stuff to be able to stream. And then, so 2 weeks, I was in bed. So that would bring us to the 8th. And I also have Miles's chat messages to confirm my claims. Because I just look up when Miles's first chat message was, and I'm like, bam, there we go. That's the day I started streaming. Bum, bum, bum. Mm-hmm. You're a fancy looking guy. Look at you. Please don't eat me. I have foods? Hell yes. What foods? What foods have you gathered? Tacos? Oh my god. Maybe that's what I'll do for dinner, maybe. I'll go get tacos. Give me that! Eat the current! Give it to me! I had taco salad for supper tonight. Yum! Yum! Clement has reinvigorated my love for tacos. Her love for tacos is infectious. Mistress Tink, our findings, you say. Well, there is something of a tale there. No sooner had we chanced upon a promising-looking sheaf of letters than we were ambushed from the shadows by a great white beast. 'Twould seem the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. Lamachi is a hashtag influencer. And you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, Pop. Oh, I remember this. You have to, like, search the... Bruv, can you imagine Muklama on TikTok? She'd be trying... She would. To be honest, though, she'd slay. She'd kill it. Let me at him. Fantastic. Estinian, my guy. Hey, bestie, how you doing? Fancy seeing you here, my guy. The beasts are slain then. My thanks, Mistress Tink. We may return to our duties without fear of mauling. Whoopee! You wish to track down Lady Iceheart. Is this not so? The records we discovered ere those beasts mauled by my comrades appeared to be some manner of correspondence. Hey, Estinian, how goes manage your finances? Managing your finances. Oh boy. What a guy, honestly. What a loser, but we love him. We had not the luxury of persuading their contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving an onslaught of fang and claw, but I'd wagered those epistles contained more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. My interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Either we divine some clues from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray that the gods lead us right to Iceheart's door. 'Tis hardly a choice at all. What? Hales? Hales? Dude, you should have saved it for next week. But thank you very much for gifting a sub to Dino. Hales, you're too kind. You're too kind. You're too lovely. But thank you very much. Tee. You're just a silly, goofy gal. That's all it is. I wish there's one over here. There's only 3. Yeah. Now I can explore the ocean. With your sub. Careful, don't go down to the Titanic. I heard that's not a good idea. Oh boy. Ba-ba-bum. It'll be like Subnautica except without the nightmares. No leviathans to be found. Have you recovered much of the heretics' correspondence? I've got 3 of them right here. Splendid. Added to the contributions from Master Levier and Sir Estinian, we now have more than a dozen letters. The ocean is a nightmare. What do you mean? That's what we're saying without the nightmares. You know, it's a non-nightmare ocean. What have we here, then? Every one of these pages is record of the dealings betwixt the Gorgon Mills heretics and their fellows in the Ffxiv amphitheatre. There are requests for foodstuffs, clothing, and all manner of provisions. Iceheart's followers must yet inhabit the ruins we had thought abandoned. It ain't so bad in WebFit, that's true. No, I'm saying it is a nightmare. It's exactly like Subnautica, but we're saying that we'll make it not a nightmare. It's a hypothetical. We're in an alternate reality where that ocean is not as terrifying. Ba-ba-bum. We can dream. We can dream. Ba-ba-ba-dum. So Pop, when the raft stream when's the raft stream where you get ambushed by anglerfish? I have streamed raft once. But the thing is that the way that they set up their like server things, I can't play with friends because if I try to play with friends in America, it bugs the game out, apparently. I have done it. I have done it. It was a while ago though. It was like 3-4 months ago. Rude. The very place where you witness the Ffxiv amphitheatre, the very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? If that is our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheatre lies on the other side of the treacherous track of ice, snow, and cannot swiftly be crossed. Though we must place our faith in the Ethernet. As we may recall, our dear friend, Moonbreeder, succeeded in recreating the Ffxiv beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Iceheart. At the time, it was assumed that the resultant aetherite would only be temporarily viable, but given that the heretics of Gorgon Mills seem to have been in regular contact with their brethren at the amphitheatre, I'll wager it still functions. I suggest we make for the aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Estinian, but in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel systems, a passage was discovered leading out into the Western Highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the aetherite from this side of the wall? It should. House Dondre posts soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnels were cleared, but they will not deny us entry. Let's go. Da 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 da. Dum dum. I'm going the wrong way about this. It's the funky guy again. That's a funky looking chicken. Funky chicken, more like a groovy fowl. True. True, actually, you're right. Groovy fowl is more fun. Do, 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 do. This is taking some time. Dun, 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 dun. Groovy fowl will be the enemy in my Earthbound life. Groovy fowl. Oh, that's right. It's down here. We're jumping down. Whee! Is it further down? Yes. There they are. Don't mind me just losing all my health. Ah, the guest of House Four Temps, accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if this is your will. Assuming the Akafar beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12 it does, we shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. Let's do this! A frosty reception? An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhaps you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Dogs of Ishgard, it is not enough that you banish our beloved saint. Will you not be satisfied until ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Stay your weapons. We come under the flag of Opali. We wish only to speak with your mistress, that we might broker a peace. Do you think us fools, boy? It will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. You walk with a dragon slayer, and we know all too well that he is capable of. My reputation precedes me. All right, pipe down, Estinian. Oh my god. No need to boast. Oh god. What a loser. They give us little choice. Come, brothers, may dragon's wings bear us to victory. Get him! Oh, there's more of them. Oh dear.
Your guard is down.
Stop healing people. Stop it! There's no cure in this household. Absolutely not. Grabbing a wash, be right back. Okie dokie. No one's allowed to heal anyone. Not happening. Alphino, stop dying, please.
Know your folly.
Focus. Release.
Owie! I kind of forgot about this duty. I have no recollection of this. Duty complete. They fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not know or do not know already? Do not already know. They make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, it's certainly there were more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess, the name is unknown to me. Mayhaps you would do us good to enlighten us, Instinian. I suspect it is the heretics' way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts found in the midst of a frozen lake of ashpool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the Azure Dragoon of Age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death and forced into magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy See sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinder did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true. A fascinating tale. We should make haste to this ashen isle. The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there is another place I should visit first. I'm told the convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Gentilot, may have information to use for us to use. But mayhaps you are not familiar with the name either. The convictors are dragon slayers, after a fashion, but I'm willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all there is to know of our foe. A sound suggestion. Let us speak with these convictors, then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. I am for 2 seconds. We have 3 more quests to get through before we finish this like section of quests. I'm quickly going to run to the bathroom. So I will leave you with the be right back screen for but a moment, and then we're gonna lock in the home stretch for today. So I will be right back. We're back. Let's do this. I'm so glad that I have leveled to where I am, so people they can't grab me. No, I won't stop yapping about how much I'll never stop yapping about how much I love Heavensward. Never. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Suppose I need to... Wait, is it up? Maybe? I'm trying to remember where it is. I'm trying to remember. No, this is taking me the wrong way. No, no. Bum, 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 bum. I feel like it's up. Let me... Oh my goodness. Oh, no, wait. No, I think I'm... No, yeah, okay. Okay. We're okay. We're fine. Dun, 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 dun. Hot chocolate and apple pie obtained. Hell yes. I had a well, technically I had a mocha this morning, but it was much more chocolatey than it was coffee. Well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lass looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give you 3 days here in the wilds to claim your corpse. I beg your pardon? Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with the flick of his wrist. And who are you to question my... By the fury! The armor, that lance, the azure dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Gentilot, leader of the convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into our humble camp? Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be, somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourself. Thank you, we shall. Pop, Estinian, let us make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. Whoop. Do. Surely one of these people will have encountered heretics while out hunting. Pray speak with as many as you can, Pop. Nay, I know of no heretics. Do you honestly expect me to keep track of every Routmo, Vermont, and Bertinant that wanders in and out of camp? Alright then. Okay. Mr. Attitude? Are there any heretics in the area? I have not the faintest idea. Why, a heretic would pass under my very nose, and I should be none the wiser. I hunt dragons, my dear lady, the big ones. Forever do I scan the skies for signs of my prey. I care not for miserable creatures that scurry upon the ground, my goodness. They made half of those words up, yes. Ooh, 1 second, sir. I'll be with you in a moment. While I, Just to grab this ether current, if you don't mind. Just quickly. Am I right in thinking? Because there's not as many. Yeah, there's not nearly as many as what there is in Dawntrail. What a name, honestly. Looking for heretics, you say? Why don't you go and bother Perique or someone else? I've enough trouble keeping these preening fods fed and clothed as it is. 'Tis no business of mine what folk do with themselves out there in the wilds. Okay. Samut, I can help you. Samut, I can help you with, my lady. Heretics, is it? Well, I've never seen one myself, but that ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. Wook Samut. We would be grateful for any information you can share with us. The gods know you've gleaned precious little from talking to the rest of these people. If it please my lord, I'm Periquite, a soldier by trade, though not much of one, if I'm honest. It weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear, see? No, it was by order of Sir Gentilot's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as to what they have me do. Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of low-born lads who get pressed into service start grumbling before they've seen their second battle. And once they've got to thinking how unfair it is, it don't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. From what I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. That may explain how Lady Iceheart was able to expand her following so swiftly. Sad to say, some mates of mine gobbled down the heretics' tripe and asked for seconds, told me they were off to the Western Highlands to light a signal fire. That's how you let the heretics know they're serious about joining their ranks. Apparently, send up some purple smoke and the bastards come to you. Getting someone to heal for roulette's gonna lurk to add to the view count, but I'll be tabbed away. No worries, Dino. Enjoy your lurk and enjoy your roulette. Is that so? Why then? I am minded to start a fire. If we are to lure our foes to our position, then we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. As it so happens, I once heard the tale of a trapper who dropped the hide of a woolly yak into his campfire. Aside from a terrible stench, the story also described in detail how the smoke from the smothered flames was tinged a deep violet. You are a monster hunter of some note, are you not, Pop? It should prove a trifling task for you to procure a number of hides. We may need to burn more than one ere the heretics notice our beacon. Master Alphino, you and I shall gather wood for the fire. It will take the both of us to find enough dry fuel in this frozen wasteland. Let us meet again at the Dreaming Dragon with the fruits of our labor. Let's go kill some things! Do. Oh, I don't want to go to the Fate. I want to go down. I should. I'm not joining no fate. No, no, no. No, no, no. We're busy. We've got places to be. Whoop. 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 Let me just deal with this guy for a second quickly. Because I want that ether current. It would seem that collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Alphino. He must have been a privileged upbringing. Have you the hides we need? Sure do. Sure do.
Ah, I should have known it would be you.
My wife! It's my wife.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here.
Because I love you. Because I miss you. The kids miss you. Come home. Come home, Yazale, please. We wish to stop Nidhod's attack on Ishkan. We wish to speak with you.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion.
That's me. That's me.
If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
Yes, please. I'd love to see.
'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elizan tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm, Hraesvelgar, in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgar ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen.
Of course.
It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny,
looking at
no
Estinian.
amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Good gods.
Alphinaud's like, holy shit. You just carry around an eyeball in your pocket? Oh my god.
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgar instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him.
She's so pretty, you don't understand.
Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelga resides.
I like her fit. You can get it on the Mog Station. Well, on the online store, I should say. Ooh! Ooh! Whippy!
Is autumn mist, my friend?
Just had a slight vision,
I sense the
don't
many
worry.
battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while. And should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Wahoo! Ooh, another cutscene? Nope. Alright. We are going to pause it there. So we finished that next little bracket of quests. Our next lot of quests will take us to the next land, which is very exciting. Alright, we're going to... So as people know, the New Year raid train is still running, which is the raid train that I'm organizing. This is the schedule for anyone interested, and I fixed the alert so it didn't repeat itself 10,000 times like it did earlier. At the moment, the person that is live currently is Emmy Blossom. So we're going to send a raid. Yeah, so we're going to send a raid Emmy's away to join onto the train. Let me drop the raid messages. Next stream will be tomorrow night. We'll do a Lego and co-working stream because I got a bunch of Lego for Christmas, so I have a backlog that I need to work through. So that's what we'll be doing on Thursday night. Again, next week, if I can spell it right. Next week is my stream anniversary, so next week's streams, it'll accumulate. So like, to get the top one, all you need to do is give 10 subs and then you like get all the rewards basically. But that will be next week during our regular scheduled programming. Let me set up the proper raid. But no, I appreciate everyone hanging out with me. I am very, very privileged and very, very grateful for everyone that comes and vibes. Let me set the raid up. Make sure to grab the raid message. I will see you over in Emmy's stream. You've all been fantastic and wonderful and amazing and incredible, and I love you all very, 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 very much. Anything that I can plug, again, if I plug this all the time, but if you want to watch back streams, I upload them all to my VODs channel. That includes all the Minecraft streams, all the Final Fantasy streams. I'm putting these streams separate to my main, so that way if you are watching for the MSQ and don't want to get spoiled, you're safe. If there is a Makote in the thumbnail of the Final Fantasy VOD, be wary of spoilers. If it's a Viera, you're safe, basically, because we're in heavensward on the Viera. But you're all lovely. I will appreciate you all very, very, very much. I hope that you have a wonderful time zone, and I will catch you in the raid train. If you can leave a lurk, that would be absolutely lovely. And I will, yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow night. Take care.